Welcome to Lake Life. My name is Joyce Overton. I'm the co-host, and we have Thomas DeWalt, our host here, and Thomas is going to introduce our guests for us.
Today's guests is Rochelle Cepeda and Jessica Trudeau, and they put on an excellent event this last weekend at the Lower Lake Days Parade.
So, one of the questions we had is like, is this your first time organizing, something like this huge event?
An event this big? Yes, definitely.
So your first time to the Lower Lake Parade. Good. So,
well, we've worked at the parade for the last 4 years, but we're usually behind the scenes cooking hot dogs and tri-tip.
And how did you guys get into the control part?
We wanted something a little bit different, and back in the fall we had planned on doing a street fair around harvest time, but then COVID shut us down. And then this year, to get approved by the county, we needed more space. So normally it's at the park and it's very congested.
Mm-hmm.
So we thought if we spread it out on the street, we would be more likely to be approved.
Okay, great, yeah.
How did you end up finding the vendors and the parade participants, such as the dancing horses and the mariachi bands?
So the vendors, we only planned or hoped for at least 20, and we ended up with 63 vendors.
Wow.
We did it through Facebook, word of mouth, and our phones were off the hook. Actually, the day of, we had people calling wanting a spot. So,
Right up to the day of
to the day.
To the day
yes.
of the parade.
To
Okay,
the
that was
to the
great.
hour of us shutting down the road.
Well, I must say, for me, I really enjoyed the dancing horses and the mariachi band. And you folks, if you haven't seen it, we're going to cut to that right now. Let you guys take a look at this.
Sus caballos son muy lindas, muy lindas. Caballos bailando, excelente. Handsome horses, beautiful. Now that's dancing. Bailando excepcional. Gracias para todo.
When you guys were setting this up, did you guys look for any like specific types of vendors? Like, did you want to not have like all jewelry, people? Did you kind of look at that kind of scenario and say you'd like to have artists and and I see you had some authors there, which was really great, and some different types of vendors. Did you guys kind of look through the applications, or did you just kind of take everybody and then try to set it up where they weren't all together?
Overall, we did. Our goal was to have a big variety. But we have a lot of jewelers in the county.
Mhm. Yes,
so,
we do.
and they all were very different. So we did take them and just spread them out, and most of the jewelers also had something else that they brought with it. We did not go in search of people though, they came to us.
They
They
seen
came
it
to
and they
you.
said,
Yes.
they said, hey, yeah, that looks like, I think everybody was really anxious to get out
Mhm.
and
Yes.
do something, and this was kind of the kickoff for the summer, so, you know, I know that everybody I've talked to was just like, we just wanna do something, we wanna be somewhere, and of course, the vendors have been really shut down this last year, and a lot of people, that's how they make their supplemental income.
Right.
So I'm sure that you were probably overwhelmed with all of that, so.
Who was, did you guys, first of all, did you guys have a committee to put this event on, or did you guys just headed this up yourselves, a little bit of Facebook advertisement, and then, like you said, you were just overwhelmed with people, you know, reaching out to you?
So we're part of Laurel Lake Community Action Group.
Okay.
And the Action Group for the last, I'm not sure how many years, 40+ years I think, I may be wrong with my number, they have put on the parade, for the Memorial Day Parade. Rochelle and I wanted to kind of extend on that, so there was a group taking care of the parade, and then Rochelle and I took care of the vendors.
Oh, I see, okay. Okay, so you had someone organize as far as the parade, the people who were in the parade, someone do that, and then
Yes.
you guys did a street fair, basically.
Yes.
Is what I saw, and so prior years, I think those of us who've been to the parade know that, you know, it's kind of crammed into the park type
Correct.
thing. And I thought it was very unique that you guys closed down the street, you had wine barrels in the middle of the street with umbrellas. I mean, what a great idea. And yeah, I mean, and the vendors were, I mean, the best. I must say that was a great parade that you guys put
I
on.
see they were cutting holes in those to put the umbrellas
Yes.
in, right down to the last minute. They were like, I heard we're over there working. I had to look and see what are they doing over there, and they were getting the holes cut for the umbrellas. So I personally I think this was a really good event. Personally, I thought it was better than going to the park. I think people stayed around and did things where when you go to the park, it seemed to kind of be kind of there and kind of over, and then I think this was for me, I like this, the way you guys put the event on this year better than the past years. So, congratulations on
Yeah,
that.
congratulations.
So
And
you were
the
talk-
bands as well.
Oh yeah, the
bands, I mean,
mariachi bands and stuff.
Well, not
so-
just them, but
Yeah.
the bands down at Beretta's Feed. You guys had some like karaoke singers right in the middle. It seemed like right in the middle of the block, and then
The
Bruno
time
Sabatier down at the other end. He was playing some music. You know, it was a very festive event. Yeah.
Yeah, we tried to space everything out so everybody can have a little piece of fun as they walk through the parade and the street fair.
Yeah.
So
How
you-
long did it take you to put all this together?
2 months? 3 months?
Yes, because we were kind of down to the wire. We weren't sure if they were going to allow us to do it or not with our COVID tier that we were in. So, I mean, we've been brainstorming it for the last couple of years of what we want, our vision of what we wanted. But we it was down to the crunch of
Yeah.
getting things done.
We went to the county about 2.5 months ago, and on our way to the county, we put kind of like a feeler out on Facebook, and it went crazy. Actually, unfortunately, the flyer was wrong as far as times, and we didn't think it was gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
So we didn't know that we were completely approved for a little bit of time after jumping through COVID hoops.
Gotcha.
But people just started coming, and the county was really great and told us what we needed to do, and
Excellent.
Well,
Yep.
the good thing is I mean, it's kind of was getting close to the opening of California anyway, so that was kind of nice that they probably kind of swing things more that way, and you know, they have over 50% of the people in Lake County that has got their shots, so they were probably, you know, that didn't hurt any on putting something like this together, but being outside, of course, is you know, how it makes it to where it's a little easier to do, but you try to do something inside, and it becomes a whole
Right.
layout plan, because I was gonna do an event, but it got to the point where I was like, yeah, not yet. Not yet, because of all the paperwork that you have to file and the designs you have to draw out was overwhelming if you're trying to do an inside event. So I think the outside events are definitely gonna be the way I think most people will have to go this year, so. But your guys' event was great, you guys did an awesome job on it, and you know, so I mean, did you feel like then that this event was probably like a great success compared to past events, or you think it's about the same, or what was your comments on it?
It exceeded my expectations. I mean, the best part of the day was seeing everybody's smiles and getting the text messages and people stopping us on the street saying, thank you for doing this. So that just made everything so worth it.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, I agree. You guys put on one heck of a shindig. That was a good party. Ladies, thank you. Thank you. We really enjoyed it.
This episode of Lake Life, underwritten by Beretta's Feeds, a one-stop shop for all your pet needs. Located at 16345 Main Street, Lower Lake.
So, folks, we want you to see just what these ladies were able to do in such a short amount of time. An incredible event. I mean, if for opening up from COVID to this event, walking the streets of Lower Lake, and all the people that came out to enjoy this event. You guys had said you had sponsors that helped put this event on?
We did. We had, the Lower Lake Action Group was the main coordinator. Redwood Credit Union funded all of the umbrellas and the trash cans.
Oh, wow.
And Bogle Winery donated our wine barrels.
Oh, excellent. All right. Any other donations by anybody else?
That was it.
It seemed like you guys had a small army of people out there helping you.
We-
Husbands, children.
We always
You got to
put them to
recruit
work.
everyone you can, right?
All the relatives,
All the
right?
relatives.
Friends.
They always get looped in, but we also utilized the high school and their kids for community service.
As well as KEC.
Yes.
Canuck Education. Okay. Excellent. Good morning, Lake County residents. Here we are at the Lower Lake Days Parade, and I think we are in for a treat today.
Oh, yeah, I think so too. Look at everybody getting set up here. It's going to be awesome. Really awesome.
I heard a monster truck in the background. We got food vendors, we've got crafts, we've got artisans, we've got authors. This is going to be an amazing day, folks.
It's going to be different than normal. That's a good thing. I think I think people are really going to like how this is set up this year.
Yeah, this is an amazing setup. If you didn't get a chance to come down and visit, well, we're going to go and visit everything for you today and bring it right to you. So sit back, enjoy, and we'll see you in a little while. So, ladies, this was a very successful event. What other events have you been entrusted to do?
Through the Lower Lake Action Group, we always will hold annually the parade, and whether or not it'll be a street fair or back down at the park, we don't know yet.
Well, we're pining
We're-
for the
we're
street
pining-
fair
yeah, we're
because
pining for the
this
street
is
fair.
what, yeah, this is where the direction we need to go. Never again back at the park. Definitely the street takeover, and you ladies deserve to do this event. I mean, you've proven that hands down you guys can put on a party, and it was a good party. Thank you. Thank you.
Don't you have a dinner that the Lower Lake Community Action does every year?
We do monthly dinners, and we haven't been able to do them because of COVID. However, we did do 2 drive-through dinners this year, and that was to help out our scholarship fund. We try to do anywhere from $8,000 to $10,000 a year for Lower Lake High School and KEC and Carlay High School students for when they graduate for scholarships.
Well, that's wonderful. I
Yeah,
love
that's
to hear
great.
that. So,
Yeah.
and do you guys have a website or something that people can kind of follow, a Facebook or something that you guys want to put out there?
Yes, we have a Facebook page. It's Lower Lake Community Action Group and Business Association. We would love more followers, and we do post all of our events on there.
Okay. Well, great. And I
Excellent.
think
All right. Now you guys know where to find them and follow them. Like I said, they need more followers.
so. I really appreciate everything that you guys did. It was it's not just Lower Lake that you guys, you know, I always say what happens in Lower Lake happens here in Clear Lake too. So I feel like we're so close that any of our lower end of the lake activities benefit everybody. So, you know, you benefited Clear Lake and Lower Lake and Clear Lake Oaks. I mean, I think we all appreciate, you know, that you guys put this on, and the way you guys put it on was just great, and I have heard nothing but good stuff about how it happened, and you know, the communities will definitely support. I hope that when you have your dinners and stuff that you know, we'll get it out there. And we also have the LTP TV. Do you still have the bulletin board that we can kind of put some, you know, things on? So
yes, we do.
You know,
yeah.
we can make sure that these things happen, you know, for our community. You know, and we really want to make sure that our community knows, you know, what you're you know, what you guys are doing, and where the money's going to. It's always going to our kids. That's great. I love that. So thank you very much. We really appreciate everything that you do.
Thank you.
And thank you for coming in today, ladies, to our show, Lake Life. We appreciate that.
Thank you for having us.